Welcome back to our channel, where we delve into fascinating research topics that have real-world impact. Today, we are exploring the influence of mindfulness in leadership on employee well-being and stress reduction. This mixed methods study aims to shed light on the benefits of mindfulness practices in the workplace and how it affects employees' overall well-being. Let's dive in. Importance of the research topic. The impact of leadership on employee well-being and stress levels cannot be underestimated. Mindful leadership, characterized by self-awareness and empathy, has shown promising results in various organizations. For example, Company X implemented a mindfulness program for their managers, emphasizing emotional intelligence and stress management. As a result, employee absenteeism decreased by 15%, and overall productivity improved significantly. Chapter 1 Introduction. Chapter 1 lays the foundation for our research. Let's go through the key elements that should be included in this chapter. Research problem. The research problem identifies the issue that the study aims to address. For instance, in our study, the research problem could be, many organizations struggle with high employee stress levels and low well-being due to ineffective leadership practices. Research significance. The significance of the research explains why this study is important and relevant. For example, this research will help organizations understand the role of mindfulness in leadership and its potential impact on employee well-being, ultimately leading to improved work environments. Research questions. Research questions guide the study's focus and investigation. Here are 3 sample research questions. How does mindfulness training for leaders affect employee stress levels? What are the perceptions of employees regarding the impact of mindful leadership on their well-being? How do different leadership styles influence employee job satisfaction? Research objectives. Research objectives outline the specific goals of the study. Here are 3 sample research objectives. To assess the correlation between mindfulness training for leaders and employee stress reduction. To explore employees' experiences and perceptions of mindful leadership in the workplace. To compare the well-being levels of employees under different leadership styles. Research rationale. The research rationale justifies why this study is necessary and essential. For instance, with the increasing focus on employee well-being and mental health, understanding the potential benefits of mindfulness in leadership can lead to positive workplace transformations. Chapter 2 Literature Review. Chapter 2 is the literature review, where we delve into existing theories and research related to our topic. Suitable subtopics for this research include mindful leadership and its characteristics, the impact of leadership styles on employee well-being, the relationship between mindfulness and stress reduction, the significance of employee well-being in organizational performance, theories and models. Some theories and models that can be adopted for this research are the 5-facet mindfulness model. This model identifies 5 components of mindfulness, including observing, describing, acting with awareness, non-judging, and non-reactivity. For instance, leaders who practice non-judging may be more empathetic towards their employees' concerns, leading to a positive work environment. Transactional and transformational leadership. Transactional leadership focuses on rewards and punishments, while transformational leadership inspires and motivates employees. Research has shown that transformational leaders often prioritize employee well-being, fostering a sense of trust and loyalty. Chapter 3 Methodology. In Chapter 3, we discuss the research methodology. Let's explore the key areas. Conceptual framework. A suitable conceptual framework for this research would involve 3 independent variables, such as mindful leadership practices, employee well-being measures, and employee stress levels. The dependent variable would be employee performance and job satisfaction. Research philosophy. A suitable research philosophy for this type of research would be interpretivism, as it allows us to understand the subjective experiences of employees and leaders regarding mindfulness and well-being. Research approach. For this research, an inductive approach would be appropriate, as we aim to explore new insights and patterns in the relationship between mindfulness and employee well-being. Research strategy. A mixed methods research strategy would be ideal, combining qualitative interviews to explore experiences and quantitative surveys to measure well-being and stress levels. Research choice. A cross-sectional research design would be suitable for this study, as it allows us to collect data from different participants at a specific point in time. Data analysis method. Given the mixed methods approach, both quantitative and qualitative data analysis methods would be used. Quantitative data would be analyzed using statistical tools like regression analysis, while qualitative data would undergo thematic analysis. Ethical considerations. Ethical considerations include obtaining informed consent from participants, ensuring confidentiality, and protecting their identities. For example, employees' identities will be anonymized in the research report to maintain confidentiality. Limitations and delimitations. Every study has its limitations and delimitations. For example, the research might be limited to a specific industry or region, and the scope might be restricted to a certain time frame. Chapter 4 Data Analysis. In Chapter 4, we conduct data analysis based on the recommendations from Chapter 3. For quantitative data analysis. Analyzing quantitative data. Let's assume our sample size is 200 employees. Using regression analysis, we can assess the relationship between mindful leadership practices and employee well-being, controlling for other variables. Analyzing qualitative data. For qualitative data, we can use thematic analysis to identify recurring themes related to mindfulness practices and their impact on employee well-being. This may involve analyzing interview transcripts from a sample of 20 employees. Chapter 5 Conclusion. The conclusion chapter summarizes the research findings and their implications. It highlights the key takeaways from the study and the potential impact of mindful leadership on employee well-being and stress reduction. Chapter 6 Recommendations. The Recommendations chapter provides actionable suggestions based on the research findings. Some suitable recommendations for this topic could be: encourage leadership training programs that incorporate mindfulness practices. Promote open communication channels between employees and leaders to address stress-related concerns. Create a positive work environment that values employee well-being and mental health. Suggestions for future research. As with any research, there are always avenues for further exploration. Some suggestions for future research include: investigating the long-term effects of mindful leadership on employee retention and organizational success. Comparing the impact of different mindfulness training programs on employee well-being. Examining cultural variations in the perception and adoption of mindful leadership practices. And that wraps up on the influence of mindfulness in leadership on employee well-being and stress reduction. For access to a preliminary version of the research topic, please follow the hyperlink provided in the description. We hope you found this topic as intriguing as we did. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting research insights. Until next time, stay mindful and take care.